Well, we are back, baby. I got some data issues worked out. And we are back. So, I don't even know if anyone's here yet. Let's go ahead and share this thing in the Discord. Alright. Ready to rock, man. We're fixed. On like the fourth try, everything finally worked. So I think we're good to go. I took a little tester. And I think we're ready to rock. So 3 minutes out here from the close of 23. Man, we've got work to do. Now it's personal. All right, anyone catch any trades while we were down? You know, honestly, the ATR is 74, but I gotta tell you, it's not like I missed, 20 setups. There's really not too much going on. So right now, I guess I got my eye out for continuation stuff, soft bear channel stuff. Though from bar 20 here, we may be looking at a single bar range. You've talked in the past about emotional levels, 25k being one of them. Yes, sir. S tier at 25,000. If we had a valid setup, how would 25k factor in here? The first test of 25 of the day, I would treat similar enough to a stop hunt, though I would prefer a nice clean stop hunt itself over that. But that's how I think about it. All right. Okay, 20 seconds out here to the close of bar 23. Now that our bar counter is actually up and running, which is beautiful. Oh, so we get out of 24. I may have something here on 24. Looking at this soft bear channel. Okay. So, overarching context here is going to be basically a big soft bear channel. You could maybe call it a soft bear wedge. I'd probably call it a channel. So, if I can get a half reasonable, moderate bull closer out of bar 24, then yeah, I mean, I'll short it. Maybe look to use the wick high of 17 or 18 to manage your risk. The obvious one is 15, but it's too far away. So 3 minutes out, let's see what we get. All right, bulls, come on now. I'd love to see a close here out of the bulls just outside of this little range. Let them get nice and cocky. Then I want to slap a bet against the bulls, betting on the overarching context, which is soft bear channel. Minute 20 out. Again, you are looking at a 5-minute NQ chart. We're trading NASDAQ futures. Come on, bulls. All right, 30 seconds. Pop on over here to the execution screen. I don't necessarily need them above the wick high of 21, but I gotta tell you, I would prefer above the wick high of 21. I am sized down a tad. 10 seconds here. Get a fill, suck that guy up, bring him way down. All right, I'm filled short. ATR 68. Alright, I'd love to get at least 3/4 of an ATR here. Or more of a scalp, ideally. Which is about 53 points. So I kind of have that in mind as sort of my minimum here. That starts putting us a little deeper in that channel. Come on, you bears! Give me a push. Boom. 3/4 of an ATR scalp. Beautiful scalp. I had an existing P&L. I'm up 5 figures. I'm up 10.5. What did I get on that trade? Like 7? I think I got like 7. Beautiful scalp. We love it. They can throw data issues our way, but they can't stop us, man. We gotta get that bag. We've got bills to pay. Rewatch the footage here. Yeah, I got like 6,900. Alright, cool. Moving on. So, those of you guys like, well, how the hell did you do that? I'm trading RAM, okay? First of all, I know that single bar sideways trading ranges, 80% of breakout attempts are gonna fail. So that's a breakout attempt up top. What's the overarching context? Big old soft bear channel, moderate, small to moderate bull body closing inside the upper third, not inside the wick high of 21. That's not what I'm saying. But closing in the upper third of the soft bear channel. Oh, look, 80% probability that this breakout attempt is gonna fail. It maybe go a little and then fail, or fail entirely like it did. Okay, I'll use either the wick high of 18 or 17. That makes sense to me, and I'll short it, look for at least 3/4 of an ATR. I can make the math work. There's the logic behind that. All right. If you guys haven't, new stream here since this morning, go ahead and hit the like button. I appreciate it. All right, now down here, back in the lower third of the soft bear channel and the bottom half of this single bar sideways trading range as they kind of come together, right, as one. I'm not interested in trading the bottom here. I'm only interested as this looks currently, I should say, in trading the upper third of that soft bear channel, which is why I shorted the close of bar 24 into the open of 25. Down here, there's not much I can do until I really get a convincing sequence for continuation that wipes out the soft bear channel. Those of you guys studying RAM, you understand what I just said. Levi, yeah, one thing I've learned these past few days is trying to take continuation in channels is not a very good idea. It depends how it looks. There's nuance and discretion involved. If a channel is getting more and more aggressive and looking more and more like a trend, volatility is increasing, I will take continuation in channels. If volatility is collapsing or the channel is very, very soft and we're in the upper third of the channel and the setup isn't that clean, then I gotta pass on it. That's one of those parts of RAM that's a little more discretionary, but you get better with screen time, and it all starts to click once you start looking at it all through the lens of RAM, I think. At least that's how it works for me. All right. All right, we have 53 seconds to the close of big bar 26. Curious where we're sitting. Oh yeah, I changed something. Is this gonna work? I don't think it's gonna work. Sorry. Trying to show you the P&L. It's not gonna pop out. I made a change, I gotta fix that. All right, here we go. Bar 27, trying to push lower. Still not quite convinced that we're out of this soft bear channel. So I got to be careful here. For me to get short, I really got to be convinced, which requires more push to the downside, maybe another bar. We'll see how this one closes. We've got 4 minutes left until the close here of this bar. By the way, we're rated 25,000 here. We're coming in for a test. We're a little close for any kind of stop hunt mentality, and remember, where does this all start? It all starts with context. The context right now is big old soft bear channel. coming right into 25,000, which means I gotta wait. This is bar 27. We'll see how 27 closes up. If 28 could roll over, push through both, wipe out 25. Maybe we do that here on 27 and close beneath it. All of a sudden it's like, okay, well, I still need that next bar to wipe out any argument the bears have, or I'm sorry, the bulls have of the soft bear channel holding up, and then I'll short it. Because then we've seen a fundamental change in the context. But until then, I gotta watch how this bar closes. Mike says, just passed 10 50K Apex accounts. Any recommendation how to trade to get past the dreaded intraday drawdown? I don't dread the intraday drawdown. I forget it exists. Trade small per account and trade well. Take good, high quality trades. Take nothing if nothing is there. Do not drown out and suffocate the good trades by taking 10 times the amount of bad trades, which is what most traders do, and trade small per account. That one is worth saying twice. 2 to 5 micros. And if you're not sure what small is, maybe 2 to 3 micros. And then forget the drawdown exists and just do your job. Yeah, I saw some of you guys shorted the close of 19, which, by the way, reasonable trade. Wouldn't have gotten stopped out had you gone for... what, a full R? Looking at maybe 100 points, probably sized down a little bit. Ooh, you're damn close. This is why you gotta chill out when all this shit's going on. It ain't over till it's over. If you have edge on the trade upon entry and you're managing bar by bar, calm down. You size yourself appropriately, calm down, do your job. Alright. Watching 28 here, let's see what 28 gives me. Alright, we're 244 out here from the close of 28. If 28 closes as a nice, moderate bear body, nice and clean, then I'm convinced, and I will short that using a stop limit sell. Trade all my accounts at once With the copier or do one at a time? I think trading one at a time is a disaster. Because you're going to feel pressure to get, 20 accounts traded every day. And if you're going one at a time, you're just going to be throwing on garbage on all of them. I copy trade. If you want to do one big group, fine. If you want to be a little more aggressive per account and trade it in 2 separate copy traded groups, fine. But trade them all at once is a really good way to try to take, 100 separate trades a day, in which case almost none of them are going to be good quality. Minute 43 out here. Let's see how bar 28 closes. All right, man. I like you, 28. See what you've got in store. Well, 40 seconds about. Pop on over here to the execution screen. Seconds here. Stop limit sell ready. Go ahead and place that guy there. See if I can get a fill. Bitwiki on 28. Not the best quality, but in my wheelhouse. So I'll give it about 20 seconds tops here. 6 seconds, see if the bears can take it down and give me a fill, in which case I would like to participate. Otherwise, no fill, no trade. Pull it. Moving on. Bar 27. Bar 27's fine. Soft bear channel. It's the earlier trade. It's not particularly wrong to take 27. It just makes the math look different. I preferred to wait for 28 and see if 28 is more convincing, which, wasn't great on 28. But overarching context, listen, I'm telling you guys, a lot of you guys aren't doing the work. I mean, I think you're trying. I'm not saying a lack of trying, but a lot of people, man, I think they're missing the point. RAM starts with context. It does not start with setup. Setup is second. Tier 1 is always context. It's the #1 mistake I see people making. Alright, bar 29. Let's see what you got in store, big dog. See this? You know what the bulls are trying to do right now, right? Is bring us back for this soft bear channel. Don't forget, the context, man. It's always #1, but let's see here. I would love to see if the bears could just collapse this thing and convince me here on bar 29 to short this thing. All right, 48 seconds here till the close of bar 29. Okay, now this is where, you gotta be patient and use your noggin to the best of your ability. You see how these pull-ins in the soft bear channel are starting to get a little bit more aggressive, but we're still attempting to respect the soft bear channel. The bulls are coming in, taking it back above the Wicaya 28, etc. I'm not a big fan of trading counter channel unless I get a convincing continuation trade inside of the channel. I hope that makes sense. You guys have seen me do that a million times. But as this starts to get more aggressive, ATR 64, to get true back tests in the top third with a small to moderate bull body, emphasis on small to moderate. A large bull body closing in the upper third is a little bit tough to step in front of, even if I can use a beautiful wick like the wick high of 21 or the wick high of 24 to manage my risk above the 20 EMA. It's tremendous. But if this bar grew and in one bar closed up here, even though I want to bet on it because it's a soft bear channel, I'm still kind of stepping in front of a really heavy moving train, hoping that that momentum slows and respects the channel before it stops me. Which is the reason why I say, yeah, small to moderate closing in the upper third in a soft bear channel is preferred. Why don't I say a big, huge body? Because it has a little more momentum. Right? It's a little tougher to see that thing slow, which is why I like a small to moderate, maybe with a bit of wick up top. Because it's already getting rejected. I can short it, use something super obvious to manage risk. Makes my life a little bit, I'll say, lower stress. All right, we're back above 25K. So is 25,000 going to be a tourist stop in a move downside maintaining this soft bear channel? Or are we going to end up putting in a sideways trading range getting glued to 25? We've seen that happen plenty of times with S tier levels, right? But when volatility is a bit higher like it is, ATR 65, it's a little less probable that we just get glued to it. But if we do, it's going to kill the ATR, which we do not want. All right, here comes the rollover. Yeah, we got over 100 points away with an ATR of 60 now to the most clear risk management spot, which means I gotta wait. Jose, yeah, close. RAM stands for wrench action method. Well, man, data issues all morning. Pop back on here for a little bit. Was able to catch one trade, 6,900 bucks. I'd say it was worth coming back, huh? So I'll tell you guys what. I know the second stream here was nice and short, but I feel like we had a pretty good hourly rate here on this stream, man. I'm gonna go hit lunch. We'll see what the afternoon brings. Hopefully this ATR holds up. I'm loving it, man. Hopefully we don't have any more data issues. So be on the lookout for that. But I'm out of here. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Subscribe to the channel. I know you're not. Looking at you, big dog. All right. See you soon.